Hi guys, Christina Crawford with It Works. Today is day 8, and I'm going to go over somebody that is inspiring to me. When I read the agenda for today, I was sitting there trying to think what one person inspired me, and I'm having a hard time just thinking of one. I'm going to do at least 2 because I just can't do one. There's several. I have so many people for so many different reasons inspire me, both, health-wise, weight-wise, marriage and family-wise, business-wise. There's just too many, and it's hard to narrow it down. The first people that popped into my head was Mark and Cindy Pentecost and Pam Souter. They started this business in 16 years ago. I don't even know what I said. 16 years ago. Almost 16 years ago. They started this business, and they have succeedingly built it stronger and better with more integrity, more vibrance, just beautiful sportsmanship, team camaraderie. I guess that's what, we have a coach. We have one of the best coaches. They build it stronger than every year. It's stronger every year. There's you don't think the vibe can get much better. You don't think that things could get much better, and they do it every year. They bring it every year, and they have managed to keep it running with integrity. They have managed to keep it, a Christian-based company. And just when you think it can't get any better, they just blow you out of the water. Every year they do this. To be able to run a business the way they are and to do the things they do is just amazing to me. Business-wise, boom, they got it top-notch, head-on. I love it. Now, the first person that popped into my mind was, health and wellness wise. It is business too. He is business too, but the inspiration comes from mainly being, health and wellness. And that is Rusty Lackey. He is a man. He is one of the top income earners. He has been with the company for, I think, over 11 years. I cannot remember. I always want to say 14, but I'm going to stick to 11 because I don't want to overdo it. I've seen his before and after pictures, and then I got to hear him speak in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta, Georgia for a boot camp in 2013, and I got to hear Rusty speak. His story was so amazing to me. It just stuck with me. It stuck with me through the years. It's just stuck with me. When I wasn't working the business full time, I turned around. I didn't keep up with people, and I didn't do things I probably should have. And when I came back full force, I turned around and I get on this Periscope with Melody McFarland, and she's my upline. And I turn around and I see this man sitting beside her. Or I think he was sitting across from her, I think, maybe. And if you didn't know Rusty's face, you would have never recognized him. And my jaw dropped. I did say, oh my God, on Facebook, look at this man. Because I knew what Rusty looked like when I seen him in Atlanta, Georgia in 2013. He looked like a big old teddy bear. He was a wonderful man, and he looked like a big old teddy bear. When I seen him on that Periscope, he did not look like that man in Atlanta, Georgia. He made the decision to take his health into his own hands. Maybe that's worded wrong or whatever. He decided to take a stand for his health. He decided to do more, to be present in the moment, to do better, to be around longer for his wife, his daughters, his family. He made that decision. I did cry. I ain't gonna lie, I cried. Because that, to me, was one of the biggest and best decisions ever. And it was so inspiring to me because at that point in time, I was struggling with my weight. I was not a small person when I came into this before, and I definitely wasn't a small person when I come back full time. So Rusty was very inspirational to me. Then I seen him, I do believe it was conference. He walked out on stage and he was in his Letterman's jacket. That was his goal, is to get back into his Letterman's jacket from high school. And he did that. How many men want to be back in their Letterman's jacket from high school? How many guys do you know that want to be able to do that? And even some women, I mean, that's like a big thing. That's like a huge goal. And he had it on. And I was sitting at my table watching conference, and I cried. I was present in that moment, and I cried. That was a big moment for him, and I loved it. Loved it. You find inspiration everywhere in this business, whether it is your weight, or it's your health, or your marriage, or your kids, or things to help you run your business, or the single moms that are getting off of welfare. Maybe they don't have to work 2 and 3 jobs. Maybe they don't have to have their EBT card anymore. Maybe they don't have to take that state check anymore. I mean, it's just things. People decide they want to do this, and going from not having a house, living in the back seat of cars, and or on the street, and now they built themselves into something. It's going from nothing to something because they just changed their mind. They just set their mind to, I can do this, I'm worthy of this, I'm gonna do this, and they just did it. Like, they just did it. God, don't that pump you up? Like, if you've seen just a minimal amount of the stories that are told on a daily basis from this company, it would blow your mind. We have a thing that Pam does called Caught in the Adventure, and some of those stories would just blow your mind. And I don't think I share those enough. I think I need to share them more often, because it is not something that just happens every now and then. It's something that happens on a daily basis. When you decide you want to go for it, you just go for it, and boom, you blow your own damn mind. It is amazing. And then you blow ours. You blow your damn mind, then you blow ours. Because that's how amazing it can be. There's inspiration everywhere. You just have to figure out what inspires you. I have way too many people to talk about on a video. I promise I'd keep you here all day long if I did. For so many reasons. I just can't. Okay. Inspiration is everywhere. Find it. Be inspired. Don't be afraid to plug in. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to be inspired. That's what life's about. We need it. We need to be inspired by things. I will hush now. Okay. Like I said, today's day 8, and we're almost halfway done. I'm kind of going to be sad because this has been really fun. This is quite a bit of fun. And I hope you continue to join me on my 20-day adventure. And now, I guess I have to go mow my yard. So, y'all have fun. Bye, guys.